Welcome to the historic Madison Theater in Albany for the second annual Two Buttons Deep Golden Button Awards. Please give a warm welcome to the one, the only, the Buttonista.
Wow. Kind of surprised by how real this feels, but we really, so far, have pulled it off. Hi, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us this evening for the second annual GBAs, baby. We are thrilled. Thank you. Did you not hear me when I said you could bring your drinks into the theater? We are thrilled to welcome you here at the Madison Theater for our first in-person award show celebrating the best of 2022 in the world of Two Buttons Deep. This past year was an incredible year of growth for our company. From adding new team members, one of which is up there, so let's blame employee 001 if anything does go wrong tonight. Just kidding. We are resilient, however, throughout all of the ups and downs. We make it work. Kind of like the Glenville Bridge, which we feel here at Two Buttons Deep is sort of our guiding light. It's our North Star. If they can get back up again after being hit, we can overcome anything as a company. And I would be remiss if I did not mention the Glenville Bridge wanted to be here tonight. It could not. They have a hot date with a semi-truck around 8:30. And if you know, the Glenville Bridge likes to smash on the first date, so they're not going to be making it tonight. Anyways, our goal at Two Buttons Deep has remained the same since Jack and I founded this company back in 2016, to create enjoyable, engaging content for our audience and to do things that honestly, nobody else in the area wants to go out and do themselves. Probably for legal reasons, but that's why Joe is here tonight. And our motto here at our company has always been, and will always be, you must ask for forgiveness, not permission with what we do. And yeah, it's true. We did not ask permission to slide down Waterside World. We did not ask permission to explore Central Warehouse unattended. And oh yeah, we did not ask permission to print the River Rats logo on our sweatshirts before we dropped a merch line. And if you see our moms and dads in the audience tonight rolling their eyes, saying, I told you so, you know what, you guys were right. Thank you. Yep, we learned our lesson and we're doing it here tonight on camera for everybody to know. But before we get into the awards tonight, which by the way, nobody in this room knows the winners. Our followers voted for every single award up tonight. Jack, I, the entire team, nobody knows who won, so it's a real deal surprise. We want to do a toast to everybody here. If you have a Miller Lite, great. If not, toast with whatever you want. We want to thank you for coming out to this one-of-a-kind event, a night of unnecessary elegance for some very unnecessary awards. So cheers to you guys. Just like they do in Hollywood, we're going to put out a great show. Take your first sip, make it a memorable one before we bring up our very first presenter.
All right, here we go. Thank you. It's good to see everybody tonight. Now listen, we don't always do food-related content, but now that we have a corporate credit card, all of the employees seem to show up hungry, so we end up doing food-related content. Clearly, I'm not the one who eats a lot, but I'm there for the magic, and I'm here right now to present the Two Bites Deep Award presented by Mealeo. If you don't know, Mealeo is a local delivery service based in Latham, and they charge the restaurants less, so next time you get food to go, make it Mealeo. And without further ado, the nominees are
31 days, 1 sherbet cooler per day for breakfast. Challenge accepted.
We're at Stewart's, and we're here to grab my 31st sherbet cooler. They say I got a special guest, so I'm excited to meet my special guest. So, oh my God, let's go on.
Day 31.
Day 31, yes sir. Can you introduce yourself to people?
Sure, I'm Gary Dake, president of Stewart's and a big fan of Two Buttons Deep. And I'm here because it's day 31 of the Sherbet Cooler Challenge.
It's day 31, let's go.
2, 1, eat.
Oh my goodness, she stands. She knows the one who wanted to stand up. She knows what she's doing. She's got the angle down. Eat that pie. Eat that pie. Let's hear it for the guy whose shirt matches his pie.
It's so, oh my God, it's too much.
So good here on the deep down. Don't know, he's shaking his head. He's shaking his head.
I think I'm capping. I'm not gonna win.
Oh, he almost lifted up just like a hand.
I don't know how I do that. I'm done.
He is out. The guy from Two Buttons Deep.
I've been told I can't talk about the cold. It is what it is. You can't fix it. You can't change it. I'm dressed pretty well, but the top of my beer is legitimately frozen, and I feel like that's worth noting. It's that cold. Sir, what's going on here? No gloves, no jacket. What are we making?
I'm making pizzas.
Pizzas out of a filing cabinet, huh?
Yeah.
And an ironing board.
I got a 7.6 from Dave Portnoy.
7.6 from Dave Portnoy. I like that.
Right.
Bacon on a saw. I knew Buffalo was cool. I knew it was fun. I didn't know you guys were so goddamn innovative.
So right now we in Saratoga. I'm about to try this Hawthorne Spring. Jack always be trying to prank me, so I don't really know if this water is even water. This is probably the most aggressive water fountain I've ever seen. You lied, bro. That's not even water, man. What the fuck kind of water is that, bro? That water tastes like shit. I don't like that water.
Taylor here with Special Olympian and gold medalist Tommy Mooney. We are here today at Stewart's Shops to pick our gold medal flavor of the summer Stewart's flavors. I'm ready to go. Wow.
Oh, wow, this is the best one.
He just came out and said it. You
love
like
it.
this
I
one?
like this one.
I have to say, it ends up being a unanimous gold medal for the blueberry flavor. This one was so good, it just tasted like a real treat, right? Tasted like summer. Oh God, this is an unsightly scene. Nobody wants to see a store closing. I don't care what it is. Hello there. Do you got any slices left? Anything?
I do.
One last slice. What's the feedback been about this store closing?
Sad.
Sad? I'm kind of sad, right? Do you think anything else will take its place?
They've had some. It's getting me choked up.
Oh. I mean, if that just doesn't break your heart into a million slices of New York sharp cheddar cheese, I don't know what to tell you.
Can we get a little drum roll, please? The 2 Bites Deep Award goes to Drew tries the famous Saratoga mineral water.
Wow, okay. Yeah, Boricua power. I mean, you know, he said keep it short and simple. I didn't think I would get this one. This one was dope. I remember when we went there, we was going to go to eat Ben and Jerry's, and he wanted me to try some water. It was nasty. Don't try that water, so. Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
What started as a single post of a bad park job in the most precious commodity that is a front row spot at Stewart's has spiraled into a weekly sensation of bad park jobs, for which we have received over 1,000 entries in the last 9 months alone. As Taylor mentioned at the top of the show, our motto is forgiveness, not permission. And that applies very heavily here because, as you can imagine, people don't want to end up on this list. As I said from the get-go, nobody is safe. And as Jonah jumped to a little prematurely, you can see my Aunt Pam caught red-handed wearing a 2 Buttons Deep shirt, as well as the Buttonista doing exactly what started this madness to begin with.
It wasn't me.
That is...
You blurred my face the first time.
Well, there you are now. So listen, from those 1,000 submissions, we've whittled it down to 10, and we'll crown the first ever worst park job of the year right here tonight. So without further ado, let's see the nominees. All righty. And the prideful first ever worst park job of the year goes to Park Albany. Biggest cheer of the night. Listen, me and Park Albany have a rocky relationship. I spent the last 3 years in downtown, and I'm not saying they're the reason I left, but they were a big influence on that. And they don't like me either. This feeling is mutual. When I go to Albany now, I take my girlfriend's car. I'm incognito, because I owe about 100 tickets, and I think now I will have to pay them a visit to give them this trophy. So stay tuned for that. Sorry, Matt Peter. Give it up for Park Albany for setting the example of how to get a parking ticket.
All right, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming out. It's gonna be a nice night. We just getting started. So, with this next category, we decided to take the high road for you guys. Rather than present to you the Capital Region Shit List winner, another popular segment we do on Two Buns Deep, we're taking the initiative to spread positivity with the Capital Region Honor Roll. Two Buns Deep accepts submissions from the Capital Region Honor Roll, where you can nominate people in your community who have made a difference in the lives of others in ways both big and small. The nominees for the Capital Region Honor Roll Award presented by Modelo are and the winner is, for the Capital Region Honor Roll Award, goes to the Whitehall Man. Well deserved, well deserved. So one thing that Two Buns Deep has learned is that some things are just funnier when done in a costume. To be specific, some things are just funnier when Brian is in a costume. So to be a part of this company, you have to be willing to put your pride aside and commit to the role, no matter what it takes. Luckily, they never asked me to dress up. The only time I'm dressing up is in this tuxedo from Mr. Formal Wear in Clifton Park. Because unlike most of these nominations, your boy actually looks good. The nominees for the Costume of the Year presented by Mr. Formal Wear are Let's see who the winner for this one is. Brian as Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Here you go, man. Under the Sea.
Wow. I wonder who is gonna win. Man, it's not every day you get a dress. Okay, Gary, I see you. I'm the only one to get your name right, too, in this group, so. Guys, this is, it's not every day you get dressed like a princess. Live on podcast, Jack and Taylor approached me with the idea. I had no idea. They said, we're going to go judge a Halloween contest at Crossgates Mall, Ariel and Ursula. And I was all down for it. I couldn't back down. You got to get out of your comfort zone sometimes, so I challenge everyone at this table to get in a costume this year so I can actually have some competition. But man, no matter what, even though I was the only one in this category, thank you guys so much for voting. Thank you for coming out. And to more cosplay this year, guys. Let's go. Thank you, guys.
Now, this category is kind of interesting, in my opinion, because a lot of you might be wondering, why is this called the athletic moment of the year? And not the best athletic moment of the year, the most athletic moment of the year. Just hang tight in your seats when you see the nominees. I'm sure you will understand, for sure. But what I will say is that there's more than a fair share of competition on Team 2 Buttons Deep. We all want to get the most video views, and we just want to be the best at whatever it is that we're doing. Whether we're competing against ourselves, total strangers, or people on our own team. And in the last few years, we felt sort of a lull, you know? There's no real professional sports team in the area. There's no affiliate that is tying us to the major leagues, the big leagues, whatever you want to call it. So when we compete in these athletic challenges that you're going to see tonight, we like to channel some of that energy of minor league mascots past and really get a feel for how we could be the best when we're competing in our respective areas. So that's what I hope these nominees bring for you tonight. Oh, I don't know what's going on right now, but just hang tight. Oh my God, what? Wait a minute, what? What's going on? Oh my God! Oh my God! Is this real? Is this Rowdy, the motherfucking river rat right now? What the hell? I don't know how you found out about the Golden Button Awards, but I'm so glad you're here. Where have you been all these years? Oh, you've been living in the basement at Jillian's? That's so bizarre. I didn't know they had internet access down there. Wait a minute. You've been on the Reddit thread? Are you? We should just call this show right now. I can't believe that Rowdy's here. He's been on the Reddit thread. He's been living in Albany this whole time. We've really missed him, but we are so glad, Rowdy, that you're here because, listen, we've stirred up a lot of controversy, a lot of shit about you these days on the internet, and some good, some bad. But what we learned is that Albany, as a city, could unite with this one phrase, this one chant. It's called Bring Back the Rats. Bring back the rats! Bring back the rats! Bring back the rats! Bring back the rats! That's right! That's what the people want! Thank you guys so much. Thank you for welcoming Rowdy. I'm so happy that you are here to present with me the nominees for the athletic moment of the year. Come on over and join me, and we will see who's up for the title this year. No, it's not you. You just came out of the woodwork, so you really scared the shit out of me, to be honest.
I'm gonna get dressed up in goalie gear for the first time in my life and let former pro hockey player Brad Schaefer take shots at me.
Oh, little backboard 9. Oh, that was embarrassing. I am here at Stewart's Shops with Tommy Mooney, a special Olympic athlete. He just won gold in Orlando, Florida, doing the move that he's going to teach me to do today. Let's go, Tommy! Chest up.
And go.
Oh,
Ready? Here it is.
and then can I just drop it?
Yes,
Is that
drop
something
it.
to do?
Just drop it.
I feel like that's
Good
what
job.
they do.
Get set! Go!
Sometimes you can have the look, so you might not have what it takes. This is just an athletic feat, and people don't think I'm athletic. Not so bad. That was not so bad. That was pretty good. Give it up for Marlista. Right? That was not so bad, right? Total relief. I did great. The competitors are entering the field for the next challenge here at the Twisted Olympics, Twisted T-Ball, where I believe they will have to hit a twisted T off the tee. Wow, that's a lot of tea. This man has a level of focus that we haven't seen in some time here. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! He did it! He did it! He almost hit me, but he did it! Wow! Some little kids are gonna be very surprised when the snow melts and there's beers all over their field. Wow, this was a big category, a lot of excitement, a lot of nominees, but I'm here to announce the winner. And the winner is Granny and Jack win the Oktoberfest Wiener race. So let's go, baby. Granny's 12.
Oh, you just wait. Just kidding. Unfortunately, Granny could not be here tonight because she is a dog. But I'm here to accept this on her behalf. I've been dating my beautiful girlfriend for 2 years now, and pretty much 700 of those days, she has tagged me in a dog on Facebook trying to adopt it. And I've said no to every single one of them until I saw Granny's little face. And I was like, you know what? Maybe she could win the Oktoberfest Wiener race. Let's get her. No, just kidding. This was literally the first time we've ever even had her off leash, and I didn't know if she was going to run away or win the race, and it was truly one of the most phenomenal moments of my life. And she's retired. She's not going to do it again now that we got the hard way. So thank you all. Thanking me for putting this on, and shout out Granny.
This next award, the Capital Region's Best Dressed of the Year, is a butanista's dream come true. I'm the botanista, and guess what? I invented it. The Capital Region's Best Dressed is something that we came up with to raise the fashion profile of the 518 and also just encourage people to look and dress their best. And listen, I like to be the best dressed person in the room, but it's not always about me. Fashion is about spreading your creativity, feeling good about yourself, and it really genuinely improves your day when you leave the house looking and feeling your best. And a lot of us know what that feels like. And there really is kind of a bigger picture here. You know, it might seem self-serving or, you know, a little too much of putting yourselves out there, but I get it. It's easy to critique upstate New York as a whole for our love of North Face and Uggs. Listen, if you saw me here at 5:30, I had my Uggs on too. But in my opinion, it's better to inspire people to show off their style, to stop worrying about what other people think, and to be proud of the clothes you wear and how you choose to express yourself. The Capital Region's Best Dress is hardly a competition to me, and more of a showcase of the best looks and how to make dressing cool feel really cool. So every month we pick a winner. The people vote for their favorite outfit. They win $200 in gift cards to Crossgates to keep shopping and hiding the packages and expanding their closets and buying more hangers. And if you need hangers, I have a lot of hangers. So if you need them, maybe the person who wins will. Here are the nominees for the Capital Region's Best Dressed of the Year. The Capital Region's Best Dressed of the Year, a fan favorite, we have Fatima who is that brow girl. And she was styling out this year. She is beautiful from head to toe. She brought something really different to the competition this year. We try to source as many different types of people and looks and creativities as possible. So I'm so glad that she won. She's a beautiful girl inside and out. And thank you guys so much for putting your style out there and allowing us to celebrate the best dressed people in the room.
Pup of the year. Let's give it up for dogs, shall we? Granny is 12. Listen, we interview a lot of people at Two Buttons Deep, and what you don't see on screen is the amount of people who turn down the opportunity to appear in our videos. It's a lot. A lot of people don't want to be on video for understandable reasons, but hearing no is a blow to your ego. And after 5 years of being on the street, asking people for this, I said, screw this, I'm gonna start interviewing dogs. To date, 2 years deep, we have interviewed over 200 dogs, and only one owner has said no to getting their dog's photo taken. And of course, they lived in Saratoga. I'm not mad, I'm just still thinking about it. But similar to the best dressed, each month we hold a contest and we do a pup of the month, and that is what you're gonna see here. All of the winners now competing for the grand prize of $200 to Benson's Pet Center, who we love and has locations all over the capital region for your pups or critters. So the nominees for the Pup of the Year presented by Benson's Pet Center are and the Pup of the Year, the first ever in Two Buttons Deep Pup State New York history, is Acadia. Acadia was the first dog to ever win the competition and now the first Pup of the Year. So to congrats to Acadia and their very active owner, clearly. Me again. Now, while we often boast about not being real journalists, the truth is we kind of are. Taylor's been a writer at the Times-Union for over a decade, and after I explored Central Warehouse, someone in the press labeled me as a gonzo journalist. And after I Googled what that meant, I really liked it. While most of our content is utter nonsense that's made to bring a smile to your face, we have created avenues for legitimate storytelling on our page, and our main segment is called 10 Questions Deep. It provides our viewers a chance to get to know some of the area's other heavy hitters, from business owners to Broadway stars, nonprofit leaders, and even some misunderstood villains. We have the freedom to say and do things that traditional journalists can't, like have a beer or three with the subjects before we do our thing, or go all buttons deep with the type of questions we ask, and allow people to speak without feeling intimidated about big cameras and lighting and what the FCC is going to restrict. We meet them where they're at in life, facilitate a candid conversation with nothing but an iPhone, and we let the story come out in an authentic and entertaining way. So without further ado, the nominees for the best 10 Questions Deep feature of the year, presented by Harding Mazzotti. And if you're wondering, Martin, he's not dead, he's just retired. That's why they rebranded. The nominees are.
After Stacy and I got married and we've been traveling and stuff, and we were like, hey, why can't we get this stuff in where we live? I always thought that if we could nail the actual Vietnamese bread, that would be incredible. We made a big decision on making it authentic to Vietnam. That's cost us in some things. One is longevity of the bread, our bread isn't good the next day. And that's how it is in Vietnam.
Now, be honest with me. How does your bread hold up to what you've had in Vietnam?
In my opinion, we have the best banh mi in the area. And I would say that's from here to Louisiana.
I have a group of women in Bolgatanga. They send me a message, a very heartwarming message, telling me how easy it was for them to send children to school, to buy books and tuition. It was so heartwarming that I thought, this is what I want to do. So I continue expanding and ordering from them.
What do you miss most about Albany?
Friends, family, Stewart's.
I saw you did Red Rocks the other day. How'd that feel?
Oh, it was awesome, man. That's someplace that we've really wanted to play for years and years, and I never wanted to even visit it or go there myself until we had the chance to play. Finally had the chance to play, and it was all the worth it, man. It was great. I want to go back now.
What advice do you have for somebody who's thinking about entering mullet territory?
If you got to think about it, you probably don't belong. I'm a doer. A couple things I do in life, messing around ain't one of them. If you're messing around, trying to do all that thinking stuff, mullet ain't for you.
When you're out in public, do you get more looks of envy or disgust?
More of envy, and the looks of disgust is out of pure jealousy.
And there's lots of retired racehorses that come off the track and can't do much else other than just walk.
So what's the feedback like from people who go through the program?
People love it. Horses have a way of making us realize and understand better how we need to change our lives. And it's really magical when that happens. So we consistently get people telling us, I couldn't have, accomplished this without the impact of the horses.
Playing Alphaba was a dream come true, right?
That it was. It was a dream come true. I remember seeing Wicked when I was 13, being from the 518. We were not that far from the city. So I remember seeing Wicked's original cast before the Tony Awards. It was very early on, and it changed my life. And then cut to me actually getting the role. Amazing.
You have a lot of opportunities here in the city. You have this warehouse. What is keeping you holding on to this property in Albany?
I like it. I need it. I can't replace it. That kind of space. I've not seen anything of that size available anywhere. I have great ideas and plans for decorating the outside of that building that's going to look stupendous. And it's going to radically change the appearance of Albany and that building overnight. Just leave me alone, I'll take care of it.
And what impact do you hope this has on the South End?
Number one, before I get to hope, there is the reality that the desert is over. My hope is that this can defray any other concerns, setbacks, hand-wringing, whatever the case may be, about the rest of what this neighborhood deserves. And it is much more than bootstrapping ourselves to feed ourselves. There's been a groundswell of excitement in Albany and the region. And traditionally, there's an undercurrent of leaving people out, not listening. And for better or worse, for good or bad, difficult or at home resting, spending time with my family, enjoy, I'm going to listen to the people that matter and respond.
And the winner of the 10 Questions Deep Feature of the Year is Trayvon Jackson of the South End Grocery. Congratulations. You can visit them now. It's the old McDonald's building, and they got a lot of good stuff going on in there, so pay them a visit when you're in the neighborhood.
So, as advisor for Two Buttons Deep, the words epic moment freak me out a little bit when it comes out of the mouth of either Jack or Taylor, usually every week. It's my job, in my job description, to mitigate and avoid any potential crisis or legal actions. But as you may know, I wear many hats and personalities. Between being Advisor Joe, East Coast Jobo, West Coast Jobo, Florida Jobo, Puerto Rico Jobo. Wait, who wrote the script? I see. But this is not the Academy Awards. I can't be everything everywhere at once. And sometimes I learn about Two Buttons Deep latest adventures via social media, just like the rest of you all. Some days the pain and the horror come through my screen a little bit at a time. Luckily, since these videos are airing tonight, at least that means they're in the clear, I hope. The nominees for Most Epic Moment of the Year, presented by White Claw.
No way.
You think I look good on this?
Yeah.
Wow.
You earned it. Oh my God. He's going to be a sight to see in downtown Albany.
Right.
Oh,
I got
winner.
you. Am I the winner?
You're the winner.
No way.
We found our winner.
Am I actually the winner?
You're the winner.
Penis! I don't have that much of a voice.
This magic moment, so different and so new.
Your word is Canandaigua.
Canandaigua. C-A-N-A-N-D-A-I-G-U-A. Canandaigua.
All right, back nine. Your word is unison.
Unison. U-N-I-C-E-N. Oh, U-N-I-S-I-O-N. Jesus Christ.
Go back to Canandaigua. Get out of here.
The winner is
Right.
Taylor plays the penis game in Mechanicville.
I was just getting to that. I was just getting to that part of the show. Penis. Penis. No, we can't do this. I'm already losing my voice, as I did in that exact video. It was just getting to that part of the night where I'm like, am I gonna take home a Golden Button Award? I mean, my dad came in from Boston, my mom's here, my boyfriend's here, and I win for playing the penis game with a group of middle schoolers in Mechanicville. But listen, there's something actually really beautiful about that moment. And it's that childlike giddiness and excitement we all felt in middle school, kind of pushing your limits a little bit, learning the nuances of the world. And I was nowhere near the real thing at that age in my life, but I knew how to play the game, don't get me wrong. So to come out on top, not a great joke there, but to come out on top all these years later and win, this was actually one of the viral moments. We got picked up by Barstool Sports for this. They said I lost the game, which I'll leave that to you guys tonight. But hey, I won the Golden Button, so we're good with that.
All right, so, not everybody understands what it means to be 2 buttons deep, so I'm here to explain. When you're 0 buttons deep, it's when you have your shirt buttoned up, you're at work, acting like an adult, and really, life isn't that fun in the moment. 2 buttons deep is when you're a little deeper in your element, or with, good friends and feeling good about life. This is often when you have a beer or two and enjoy the finer things in life, including the content you see on our page. But if you have too many beers, it can keep going to 3 buttons deep and beyond, to the almighty all buttons deep. Now, this is usually best left off the internet, but here at Two Buttons Deep, we often send it for the content. And as you'll see in this category, for better or worse, I find myself physically all buttons deep more than the average person. This category is dedicated to those who do a full send, put themselves in uncomfortable situations, or make people uncomfortable, all for the content. The nominees for the All Buttons Deep Award, presented by Hoffman Car Wash, are...
Drew's going to drive a tractor trailer, and it's just to try to help show that even Drew can handle driving a tractor trailer.
Oh, I like that sound. I like that. So we're coming up to this, my first corner turn. It's important that we swing wide, and we're also going... I had to make sure, man. It's better to play it safe. I didn't want to run into nothing.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi, is this Evan?
Yes.
Hi, this is Jack. I'm an Albany resident. Just calling to remind you, you have 2 days left to make a decision on Central Warehouse, and I just want to know what that decision is.
I have 2 days to do what?
They said you had 10 days to make a decision 8 days ago. Or else.
Or else what?
I don't know.
There's two of us.
If you're up in the area, I'd love to check it out with you, get your side of the story, and, maybe grab some coffee at Stewart's.
Today, I am here at Waterslide World to make history as the last person to ride down a slide at this legendary water park.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Waterslide World, I'm really crazy about your wild slides.
Wild, you bet.
Waterslide World, the #1 in family fun.
Fun, you bet.
I'm on a baby, gonna slide, slide, slide. Come on, a baby, gonna glide, glide, glide. Come on, a baby, gonna slide, slide, slide. Away, gonna glide down, fly, whirl around, touch the sky. Waterslide World.
Exit 21 off the Northway, I-87, 1/2 mile south of Lake George Village.
First sip. This is iconic. This is my first cool-off challenge. Ready, Avi? Don't tip. No, we're gonna interlock. Go like this. And you come your way, and we're both gonna sip. Ready?
31 days. Cheers.
31 days. Sherbet Cooler Breakfast Challenge.
That is a good breakfast.
That is a good breakfast.
Great job.
Thank you, sir. 31 days. Congrats to me.
Alrighty, guys, we are kicking things off with the All Buttons Deep Challenge, where every contestant will drink a full Twisted Tea while removing their Twisted Tea onesie the fastest. They got Mans on, too. Alrighty, Brian is using an unusual tactic. He opened the Twisted Tea with his mouth. He is chugging so goddamn fast. I am not surprised that he is going to crush this challenge in record time and scare away the rest of the competitors. Here goes the onesie. It's coming off. We are going all zippers deep here. This is not a buttons challenge. He is struggling with the mittens. I can tell it's not easy for him, but here he goes. He is almost off. There we go!
That last clip was a little unpleasant, I'm sorry. But the winner for the All Buttons Deep Award, presented by Hoffman Car Wash, is... Jack takes the last ride ever at Waterside World.
Thank you very much. Fucking better get this, my lord. What you didn't see on the screen is that I actually had to do that ride 3 times before we nailed the video. The first time I went down, my plan was not to go into that mysterious muck, which we literally could not see the bottom of, and it was about 2 feet deep. And I went down, and I put the scooter in and kind of celebrated, and I thought it was mission accomplished. And Drew was there on set helping film, and he came up to me. He was like, Jack, you look like a huge pussy. You gotta go in the water. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I had to get my scooter out of the water, took my shoes off, hopped in, grabbed my scooter, went back up. start going down the second time, and I'm feeling better this time around. Going a little faster, I'm feeling myself. And as I come around that final bend that you see in the video, I realized my shoes were right on the slide. And I was gonna crash into my shoes. So I literally had to jump off the scooter, abort mission, and I fell in the water, and it ruined basically everything, and I was soaked. But we didn't even get what we needed to get, so then I had to go. Third time was a charm. We got the clip we needed. The people in charge of Waterslide World were not happy. They said I'm gonna get a knock on my door with a lawsuit, and we're still waiting for that. So here to see you guys. Joe, look into that.
So we've always said what separates us from traditional media is that traditional media covers the 5 W's: the who, the what, the where, the when, and the why. We cover those, but we also like to throw in the lesser known 2 additional W's, which are the wow and the what the fuck. A lot of the WTF style content you see on our page comes from the DMs, which in our world can be a very interesting place. We get dozens of photos and videos sent to us each week, and only the craziest content ends up on our main feed. And in 2022, 2 Buttons Deep posted over 100 submissions of user-submitted videos, which generated millions of views for our page. Some of these pieces, in a weird way, bring us upstaters together, sharing our feelings of joy, confusion, or misery, depending on the situation. And let's say, most of these submissions leave us with more questions than answers. The nominees for the best audience submission presented by the Plant Hatch are
Put your phone down.
Girl, no, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I've gotta go away.
But baby, it's cold outside.
And the winner for the best audience submission is the Troy snowboarding video.
This has been so much fun tonight that I'm really sad to say this is the last award of the night. I'm Gary Dake, I'm the president of Stewart Shops, and I've been dubbed the honorary president of 2 Buttons Deep. I am truly honored to be asked to present this final award by Jack and Taylor and the whole gang, and it's very exciting to do that because this is the big award presented by Stewart Shops. I was an early fan of 2 Buttons Deep. It goes back to the days when I had to contact Jack to correct misconceptions about the egg witch. That is how we first met, and the rest is history. With all of that said, let's take a look at the submissions for 2 Buttons Deep Video of the Year.
When we watch this video, we are gonna have to determine if the people that were at Willie Nelson at SPAC were high. Are you here to see Willie Nelson?
Yes.
Are you high right now? Is this person high right now? Yes. That is 100% a unanimous vote.
A little,
A little. Will you get more high?
probably.
Are you here to see Willie Nelson?
Yeah.
Are you high right now?
Yeah, you might be.
Oh,
You're not.
maybe. Not
You
high
can be
enough.
honest
Not
with me.
high enough. If I answered no.
Were you high when you got dressed? This is fish.
This is fish, yeah.
Okay.
Bean boots.
Cool. I'm just checking.
Fit check.
Yeah, I'm doing a fit check. Are you high right now?
Is he high? 50-50.
No.
Really? Stone cold. Well,
I'm drinking beer.
you're drinking beer.
Yeah.
You're gonna get high later?
We'll see, man. It's Willie Nelson.
I'm here to see Willie Nelson and Billy Strings and
And
the whole thing.
And are you high right now?
Is he high?
A little bit.
You smiling?
Yeah, well.
You feel good?
Yeah, I feel good. How about you?
No, I'm not high.
You're not high? Why not? What's with the witch hat?
This is the best garbage bag ever.
Thank you. I sent some sarcasm.
Not at all.
Really?
Because you were the smart one and you're staying dry.
I am.
I know.
Are you high right now?
Is she high?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not? Because you're double fisting Coronas?
I'm waiting till I get in there.
Okay. So you will be. Have fun tonight. Thought we were gonna kiss. Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Are you high right now?
Starts to get a little more obvious.
Could be.
You could be?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's what I smoked all my life since I was 6.
Excuse me, how old?
6?
Can I have some?
Well, no.
Why not?
Because I don't share. I give it to others.
I can have my own?
Yeah.
So I can walk away and I can have this?
Yeah. It's the way of the job. Roster.
It's a way of Ja Rasta. Oh, can you light it?
I guess so, yeah.
All right, sounds good. Write it now?
Yep.
So I'm gonna be high just like you?
No. I'm not high. I'm normal.
You're not high or normal. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, folks, we are here at the Oktoberfest Wiener race in downtown Albany. My dog Granny is gonna compete. It's the first race she's ever done in her life. She's 12 and she's not getting any quicker, so we gotta bring home the W today. I think she's got it. She's either gonna win or she's gonna go the wrong direction. Granny, remember, you're running to me. You're running to me, just like you do every morning when you need to go pee.
Ready, ready, let's go! She's 12! This is her last chance!
On your march! Get set! Go! Running back with Granny and the other one. I don't know. Come on! I don't know. I don't know. Ready, 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 ready,
It was close. I'll do a rematch. Rematch! Here we go. Here we go. Karen's going down!
Come on!
Get set!
Come on!
Go!
shaking. My whole stomach just turned. I'm about to meet a Yankees legend. The goal is to have Tino sign. I'm not going to take it out right now. My ValleyCats ball that I threw out in place of him when his flight got delayed. We're about to go see if Tino Martinez remembers who I am. The first pitch at the ValleyCats was one of the biggest moments of my career and always will be. And if Tino remembers me, it will be the biggest moment. Let's go. Come on. If he doesn't, it's a disaster. Tino, it's an honor. I don't know if you know who I am.
Who are you?
Do you know who I am?
Who are you?
Now, do you know who I am?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was there Albany, the baseball field.
I filled in for you. I'm Brian.
Right.
I'm Brian.
God,
I'm Brian, Tino.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, man.
I saw you on Instagram and all
Yeah,
that stuff. And
yeah.
I even liked it. Yeah, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it, man. My flight was delayed and stuff.
When I got the news that I was throwing out the first pitch for you, it was a dream come true.
The whole thing on you did a great job,
Thank
though,
you,
man.
I appreciate it. I was having so much fun. And
my kids were showing it to me, man. It was fantastic.
Thank you, man.
Tino, what did you think of his pitch? I thought it was fantastic, man. I told him on Instagram, he did a great job.
Thank you, Tino.
Fans love him.
Thank you. Can we get a picture quick?
You ready?
All right. According to maps, this is the building, allegedly. Do you guys know Evan Bloom?
He's white, right?
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah, I know him.
We're doing an interview with Evan. Is he a good guy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He smokes crack?
No, Evan don't smoke crack.
He doesn't smoke crack?
No.
Okay, that's good. Here we go. Hello. How you doing? You got quite the welcoming committee.
Security. This was a moving and storage facility.
Wow.
It's the last surviving one with wooden closets.
Almost feels like a horse stable in here.
Yeah, it's easily mistaken as that.
Did you go to Saratoga at all?
I did when I did Mrs. Whitney's place.
You did? Her place?
Yeah, I worked
Wow.
with Mary Lou.
What'd you do with her?
I did some lighting for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she seek you out?
Yes.
Wow.
These lights, these came from Jeffrey Epstein's house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein's lights. Did you know him?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I knew him, and I knew Ghislaine, I knew all the other cast of characters.
That's one way to put it.
We can come into the office for a little bit.
That's my dream. That's my pipe dream, rooftop bar. I actually have a big bet with somebody that I'll have a drink up there one day. And he thinks it's no-go.
Well, it depends how I'm being treated.
Saratoga, it's time to go cover Biden Steve.
Oh no, he's a Cowboys fan. Don't give it to him.
Let's go.
Oh, no laws when you're drinking.
No laws. 1 and 1.
Oh, there we go. Woo. No laws when you're set away.
Are you kidding me? That was amazing.
There we go. Oh, that's how I feed all my reindeer.
The sack is full. We can't. My sack. Okay, well.
Come on, strawberry white claw, Giants fan. Let's go. I'm in traffic. Reindeer traffic. White claw. It's good for your bones. Back in my sack. Who wants a white claw? Come on, you look like you need one. It's mostly water. Oh. Don't tell Mrs. Claus about that one. My sack is empty. We have one final White Claw to hand out to the people. Christmas colors. Coincidence? I think not. White Claw for the kids. The Grinch! He stole Christmas! He stole
Today I am here at Waterslide World to make history as the last person to ride down a slide at this legendary water park. They are just days away from demolishing everything in sight to make way for new apartments, but not before me and my Corona-mobile take one final ride down a slide. I gotta ignore how foul this water looks, channel my inner Dilligaff, and scooter my way into the great upstate history books.
or the hospital. Time will tell. Oh, here we are, baby. Should I go right or left? I'm having deja vu right now. This is it, historic moment. I'm about to take the very last ride at Waterslide World before it gets demolished. Let's hope I don't get demolished. Don't try this at home, kids.
Waterslide World, I'm really crazy about your wild slides.
Wild, you bet.
Waterslide World, the #1 in family fun.
Fun, you bet.
I'm on a baby, gonna slide, slide, slide. Come on, a baby, gonna glide, glide, glide. Come on, a baby, gonna slide, slide, slide. Away, gonna glide down, fly high, whirl around, touch the sky. Waterslide World.
Exit 21 off the Northway, I-87, 1/2 mile south of Lake George Village.
Let's go! History made, baby. Last person down. Waterslide World in the books.
And the winner for the 2 Buttons Deep Video of the Year, Are You High? Willie Nelson.
Wow. Wow, I honestly really wasn't expecting this. I know everybody in Hollywood says that, and if you know me, you know I really want to be a person in Hollywood, so I just figured I should say that because that seems like the right thing to do. But this is actually a team video, to be completely honest. This video was filmed as we were preparing for one of the last Buttonista live shows that we did back in September in June Farms, and there's really nothing better and more simplistic than a man on the street video where we don't have to do a lot of the work. It's really up to the people to make the fun and the content for you, and we manipulate it, not really, honestly, if you saw that video, but Jack puts together a wonderful edit that really makes the people think, and I think weed is just a big deal in New York right now. I mean, as you can tell by asking a stranger to light it for me, I don't know how to smoke. I sound like I do, but I don't. But any win here in the Video of the Year category is incredible. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Jack, while nominated for many categories tonight, is the one that edits and puts together every single video. So every win that you see here is a win for the team and a win for weed being legal in New York, apparently. So give it up for that. I love getting the audience sort of involved and interacting in our content in real life. So much of what we do is on Instagram, right? We read comments. We might not interpret them in the right way. We take things sort of for granted or to heart or whatever, but being able to release that video during a live performance that we do, much like tonight, and get that feedback and get that interaction is part of what makes me love doing what I do so much. People ask us all the time, are you nervous to get up there and stand and talk to people on the street? Like, no, like I'm more nervous, like wondering if I can fall asleep at night and like be by myself. I can't do that. I can do this no problem, but I would not be able to do it without my entire team here. Jack especially is truly one of a kind for putting on this entire show. And a lot of it is us, but a lot of it is you guys. So thank you so much for being here tonight. That will officially conclude the second annual, but the first in-person Golden Button Awards. Thank you so much. So many special people in the audience tonight, whether it's clients, friends, fans. We consider you guys all a huge part of our network. Thank you for letting us try this crazy new thing in person and enjoying the night with us. And until next time, we'll see you on the internet. Thank you.